Come show! Listen well, Miles Edward. This will be the final piece of evidence. Jill Crane suffered a wound on her head first. We kind of proven that already. Poor girl. Poor girl. I really feel sorry for you. I really do. Well, I hate to say it, but we already proved that. Already proved? Yes, well, just a few minutes ago. Yarg! You should have told me sooner! You're the one who just barged in here, that's great! Hello everyone, this is Natnarf signing back in today, and welcome back to Miles Edward Ace Attorney Investigations Prosecutor Part 2. Okay, we're now gonna talk with Granny, Dr. Young. Oh yeah, and by the way, I forgot to mention this at a very, very earlier beginning. I don't know what kind of English is that, but yeah, in English. But yeah, we hit yesterday, I think. 24, 23. Wait, but it's that on the 23rd or 24th of June 2015, we hit 55 subscribers on my channel. So yeah, give a round of applause for the people who subscribed. Because if it weren't for you, I don't think I'll be continuing this. I was just almost about to give up actually in putting up some more of these things, but it seems that you people are actually watching, so I commend you to that. I commend you for bearing all my rubbish talk. But yeah, I don't know what to continue. So let's continue on with Granny Young. Error in the autopsy report. There are no mistakes in Granny's autopsy report. I've been working with corpses longer than you've been alive. Right. Forgot to do longer. There's no way I make a mistake in the writing the autopsy report. Ouch. I got nothing to gain from falsifying the autopsy report. That's what she said. See? There's nothing strange at all. What the fuck? Yeah, that's right. You know, there's no way she would falsify it, you see. Under the name of the goddess of law, do you swear that this testimony is the truth? Of course! Granny would never tell a lie! Objection! We were asking Dr. Young. We do not need to hear it from a third party. I'm not a third party. I'm on Granny's side. If you raise an objection to my testimony, you'd best be prepared yourself, you ex-prosecutor. I will definitely expose the contradiction in the autopsy report. So-called later on ex-doctor. I can't even think how to better come back. Okay. Hold it! So you're saying there's no way Dr. Young could have made a mistake? Nope. No sirree whatsoever. Of course, doctors can't afford to make mistakes. This is a world where just one misdiagnosed can end a long career. But it's gonna end soon anyway. I know that because my granny, at least, would never, ever do that. If I did something like that, you think you'd still let me run a hospital? Yeah. It's prosecutors everywhere. I've been working with corpses longer than you've been alive. In your long career, you've never once made a mistake. A doctor's only good as the length of their track record. Yep. Hey, if we're just talking about a lengthy track record, that former chief prosecutor has one too. And yet his actual abilities don't seem to measure up. I hope that you're not the same as well. Ouch, that's a low blow, you know. You know, Edward, I don't make mistakes either, you see. You see, before I can make a mistake, those around me will have already made it instead. You see, I have no time. I don't have a time for mistakes. It's quite amazing, you know. It must be karma. You can't compare a chief prosecutor with a doctor. You really can't. Why can't I?
Hold it!
The victim wore this raincoat after suffering a blow to the head. And yet, there was not a single drop of blood on the front of the raincoat. Therefore, it is impossible for the head wound to have been post-mortem. Well, that's... Ouch! I don't need you to tell me that. That's what I wrote down from the very beginning. The autopsy report says the head wound was post-mortem. That's completely different. Ow! Yeah. I relayed to Karen what to put down in the autopsy report. After that, it was none of my beeswax. Relayed to Karen? Please elaborate on that. I relayed everything to Karen. After that, it was none of my beeswax. What the fuck is he talking about?
Hold it!
I would like to verify once again what you saw when you examined the body. Like we said, ouch! Oh, well about that. It was done by a dump or something to her knowledge. Dr. Young, do you know when that happened? Before she died, of course. The wounds on her chest were post-mortem. That's what I relayed to Karen. So that's what what should have been written in the report. That's what you relayed to her, eh? I am finally beginning to see the truth. Fuck it. I got nothing to gain from falsifying the gospel. Yes, you do. Where's that report? Where's the report? The fucking autopsy report. Come here. No, the candelabra. Oh, the goddamn music. Don't do that. Ow, my head. Please confirm what this autopsy report says with your own eyes and not Karen's. I read it out to you. Ouch. This autopsy report wasn't written by me. What? What do you mean? Ow! I don't know. But Granny, I can't say that. Say it, damn it! Miss Jensen, if you're trying to keep the truth in the dark, then in place of the goddess of law, I shall hear your confession. What the hell is he talking about? Let's talk to the Dr. Gargary Tyrant. What? Is that true? Understood. I shall convey your words to everyone else, Dr. Young. I properly relay the autopsy report orally to that child. It seems my granddaughter must have mucked it up when she was writing it down. Wow. She mimicked her voice perfectly. I didn't do that right! There was no need for her to go that far, though. In other words, the contents of the autopsy had been falsified. By your hand, Miss Jensen. Why are you both sweating? With that, we've proven that the wound on her head came first, followed by the chest wound. Miss Jensen, why did you falsify the autopsy report? Hold on a second. She never said she falsified it, you know? She just made a tiny mistake, and she wrote it down. Postmortem and antemortem sounds kind of familiar. No! They're completely opposite. This is the very definition of falsification. Miss Jensen, why would you lie? Okay, ouch! I want you to tell me the truth. Why would you do something like that? Granny! But because you falsified the autopsy report, Kay fell under suspicion. Tell me why you did it. I can't say it. I just can't say it. Not I don't want to say it, but I can't say it. You're all a bunch of bullies, you know? Ganging up on this poor girl who loves her grandmother so much. But her grandmother is hitting her in the head! Just throw it on there. The grandmother is hitting her head with a stick! totally unrelated to this case. I can reveal. What the fuck are you talking about? That won't do. Aren't you the one who with the most to lose if she testifies? Well, what are you saying? You see, as a former prosecutor, you'll have to speak a little more clearly, you know? Very well, as you wish. I shall answer clearly. Miss Jensen played an essential role in this case. Accomplice! She's an accomplice, right? She's an accomplice! She must be. Miss Jensen falsified the false testing report in order to assist the true culprit. Ow! Ha ha ha, this girl is an accomplice. To you! What's your basis for the claim? It wasn't impossible for a single person to commit this crime in the first place. The crime could not have been committed without at least two people. Namely because the thing could not have been moved, the report couldn't have. I think it's this one, right? The culprit. Number of people. Well, let's say we follow this number as 2 people. Number of people will match. Oh, that's correct. Okay. If the conductor was the culprit, the one of the auction guests was the victim. Ouch, my face. Why does the music sound like Pokemon battle? Would contradict the witness's testimony that there were 11 people after the incident. What now? You got a problem with my testimony? Not at all. Rather, it's because I believe your testimony. That's why an accomplice must exist. So, you still won't admit that your reasoning is wrong. What the fuck are you doing? Up until now, we had not even considered the possibility of an accomplice, right? However, there had been an accomplice. It changed the entire story completely. If the accomplice took the murdered auction's guest place, then the number of people remains 11. Don't burn your hair now. Oh, I see. So that's what you're thinking. But you know, you wouldn't that have been quickly discovered? Miss Jensen and the victim have similar physiques. If she wore the victim's mask, she could have easily taken her place. Miss Jensen, did you just switch places with the victim? I wouldn't. Who was the conductor? In other words, tell me who's the true culprit. I can't. I mean, that would cause all trouble for Granny. Ouch! But Granny! I'll accept whatever wrongs you may have done. Just tell me everything. Granny. Why are you hitting her hair? Oh my god, your hair! Oh my god! Oh my god, your hair! As I thought, it appears you were really an accomplice. Miss Jensen. Why? Miss Jensen. Would you please tell us? Yes. It's okay, Granny. I'm fine now. After all the hitting you have done to my head. I switched places with the victim, Miss Crane. So you admit to being the conductor's accomplice? Yes. I helped out the conductor. I don't really know why, but for some reason, the conductor was expecting to be attacked by Miss Crane. The conductor expected an attack from the victim. They were so sure it was going to happen that they came up with a plan to counter it. A way to beat the victim at her own game, and that's when I was called in. I was told to wait in the storeroom before the auction began. Whoa there! You ain't fooled my eyes! If you were watching If you were waiting in the storeroom, I reckon I would have bumped into you. After all, I've been up in that storeroom the entire auction. I'm telling the truth! I wonder about that, you know? But I really believe a girl who falsified the report. Then you fucking stop that! There should have been many places to hide in that storeroom. And by all means, tell me, where did that little nurse hide? Don't tell me. Tell me. Ouch, 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 my face! Don't tell me it's in this!
Take that!
She hid inside this costume trunk. How can you open it then? Costume trunk, eh? Ah, now that you mention it, the box was already there before I snuck in. I figured I would hide in there myself, but it was wrapped up and nice and tight with jeans. And it was locked too, so I had to give it up. I suspected that when you sneaked into the room. Miss Jensen was already inside the trunk. Yes, it would have been bad if one of the guests from the auction had opened the lid after instructing me to hide inside. The conductor wrapped the chain around the costume trunk. I think they went downstairs. How was your breathing then? They went downstairs using the lift shortly thereafter. It was right before the action. So then, when the auction began, only you and Miss Hart were in the storeroom. Yes, that should be right. The auction had been going on as usual, but when a certain participant made the winning bid, the conductor committed the crime. Miss Hart must have heard the altercation that occurred then. Sorry, I can't read English. You betcha. Now trembling behind their wrist there, behind there that statue the whole time though. Following the altercation, Jill Crane was murdered. After killing Jill Crane, the conductor carried her body to the costume trunk. And Miss Jensen, who has been hiding in the trunk, was made to take Miss Crane's place. The victim's body was placed inside the costume trunk so that the bid wouldn't be paid. The conductor then took Miss Jensen, who had been made to look like Jill Crane, and returned to the auction hall as if nothing had happened. Was this roughly what happened in the storm during the incident? Yes, that's right. Pulling the old switcheroo with one of the auction guests? Ain't that impossible? The gal and the murder victim are two completely different people, you know? Don't you reckon one of the other participants would have noticed that coffee bucket? No, not at all. The reason they didn't know this was switch because the clothes. From what I could tell, Miss Jensen and the victim appeared to have a similar physique. Furthermore, there was a rule requiring a mask to be worn during the auction. Yeah, so no one would actually look at their faces. If their clothes were the same, doubt anyone would have noticed she was a different person. Hey, yes, I blended right in. I brought Miss Crane's out and ouch! You mustn't embarrass the day like that. I know. I also thought it was pretty heartless to leave her exposed like that. When the conductor wasn't looking, I covered up in the raincoat that was for the auction. What? So she was the one who put the raincoat on the victim. And then the auction resumed as if nothing had happened. I reckon I took the picture of her in the raincoat after that. That all made the facts of line. After I took the photo, I went over to the lift to sneak a peek below and witnessed the 11 participants, and then I hightailed it back with in the stage. Don't tell me. We were hiding there the entire time until we found you. Nah, that's... how should I put it? What is it? What did you do? I didn't mention it before, but after that, I might have dozed off a little. To be more precise, I fainted? Or something like that. What? It ain't no big deal. I'm embarrassing to say though. There was this huge thump sound of a thud. I was a little surprised by that. Great, you were knocked out. And right after I just witnessed a murder. So I was shaking my boots. My heart sort of tightened up and I was up to La La Land. You and Gumshoe are the same. When I woke up, it was already the next day, around the time y'all came by to the storeroom. I see, so there was a large sound. Miss Hart, I take it you didn't know what transpired in the storeroom beyond this point. I guess. But after the auction, all the masks were properly returned. I reckon the participants had exit through the storeroom, just like I done said. Miss Jensen, what were your actions after the auction resumed? I took the victim's place and participated in the auction. But conductors instructed me to win the bid for the costume trunk. Because the bloody was enchanted. It would have been bad if another auction guest won the bid for it. You didn't realize the box was empty? No, we only found out when I came up to the storeroom to pay the bill. The conductor was with me and told me to go search for her immediately. And then I found another girl collapsed in front of the ladder. Okay. Yes, she probably fell down from the roof and just lost conscience. Maybe the victim left the hatch open when she went up to the rooftop. I understand now. I don't! Kay was surprised at seeing the victim collapse and did not notice the open hatch. She must have missed her footing and fell down into the storeroom. Miss Hart, I have determined the sound that you made. I have determined the sound that made you faint. Most likely the sound of Kay falling onto the storeroom floor. That might have been it. I reckon it could have been pathetic to faint over something like that. And Miss Jensen found the unconscious Kay. Miss Hart was also unconscious behind the statue. The situation is becoming clear to me. Miss Jensen, please continue your story. They're gonna put me a stupid... they're gonna put overruled over my face. For objection! After I found Ray and the victim, I put them both in the trunk. Huh? If the customers at the auction found out, there would have been a huge commotion. Was this an order from the conductor as well? Yes, it was. But since I secretly decided to put the raincoat on Miss Crane, I had to dispose of the raincoat without the conductor noticing something. Okay, so the conductor didn't anticipate the raincoat becoming another piece of evidence. And finally, we dressed Miss Crane in the spare conductor's outfit. I see. In doing so, you made the victim appear as if she was the conductor. In the end, the auction ended without anyone noticing anything. Fuck it! Miss Jensen, the crimes have become clear. If you know anything else, please hold nothing back. I want to help you more, but that is all I know. If I had to say, there is just one thing that bothers me. What's that? When I took Miss Crane's place, I borrowed her clothes. But there was no way for me to borrow her hair. Ouch! What kind of coroner's assistant goes around stealing corpse hair? I would think that robbing the deceased of their clothes would be questionable though. Both the color and the length of her hair is different, so I was worried about how to disguise it. However, the conductor even had a wig prepared for me. Wow. In fact, he had two of them. Two! Inside the costume trunk, there was both a straight wig and a wavy wig. Two wigs. Why were there two? Who knows? Maybe it was a precaution in case the victim had changed her hairstyle. I ended up using the straight wig to match Miss Crane's hair. So that means the wavy wig was left unused. What are you talking about? Is it for the trenzas? The braiding of the hair? Is that really all you know? Yes. Yep, that's right. That's really all I know. So that means you don't know who the conductor is. I'm sorry. I only knew that the person at the auction... I only knew that the person as the auction conductor. I never really saw the person without the mask on. The conductor seemed to be on guard towards everybody. At this rate. Aha, Edward, is that all you got? Fuck it. Shut up. At least I uncovered a lot. Even if that little nurse is an accomplice, it changes absolutely nothing, you know? It changes some things, you fucking idiot. The true culprit is still K for us. All you did was add another criminal you know. The rule of law cannot be overturned, at least not on your sake. Stop burning paper. Is this as far as I go? Am I unable to save K?
Objection!
What the fuck? What? Why are you here? Why everyone is here? Oh, I love the purple hair. I think it's purple. Didn't I tell you my little boy? Wherever there is a case, I will follow. How did you get here? Prosecutor Von Karma, your hard work is most appreciated. However, don't get the wrong idea. I only came here to find out the truth behind what happened to Kay Farad. I don't plan on forgiving you for abandoning the prosecutor's path. I understand. You should thank your former subordinate. He gave me some valuable information of which may save K for rotting. Gumshoe! Listen well, Miles Edward. This will be the final piece of evidence. Jill Crane suffered a wound on her head first. We kind of proven that already. Poor girl. Poor girl. I really feel sorry for you. I really do. Well, I hate to say it, but we already proved that. Already proved? Yes, well, just a few minutes ago. Yarg! You should have told me sooner! You're the one who just barged in here, that's great! Well then, does that mean you found out what the murder weapon was already? No, not yet. Is that so? In that case, listen well. The victim was struck on the head with a blunt cylindrical object. We have no cylindrical object! The horn! The wound on her head, your chest was suffered a What? The wound suffered on her chest post-mortem. A cylindrical murder weapon. The horn! The horn! The horn! You know, this report of yours, I trust its accuracy, of course. These were the results of 2 independent autopsies carried out by 2 respected doctors.
Objection!
Fuck it. That's reassuring. But it's too bad you have no right to investigate this kid. Interpol is after the black market auctions, and I am the prosecutor in charge of the investigation. The victim participated in the auction. Therefore, it is only natural for me to investigate. Especially now that she's been murdered. I see. Clever girl, little von Karma. Done, it has been settled. The victim died from blunt force to trauma in the head. Unfortunately, the murder weapon has yet to be found. Just knowing the shape of the murder weapon gives me an idea what it might be. Hey, in my investigation, we didn't find any other murder weapons, you know. If you consider the conductor's possessions and the crime scene, the answer should be clear. The horn on the stupid stuffed animal. My nose is itchy! This blunt cylindrical object used to be the... What the fuck? Ah, my nose! Excuse me. My nose! Give me a moment. I need the wipes. Back. Okay. Go back. Round and cylindrical. It's an auction gown, because they said it's kind of missing, right? There was something the conductor had in their hand during the auction. Namely, an auction gavel. An auction gavel? We didn't find anything like that! If the culprit is the conductor, it is possible that the gavel may be the murder weapon. However, that alone is not reason enough. Wouldn't you agree? Of course, I have proof to back it up. The photo! This one. This damn thing right here. I can't really see, but it's right there. We did it. Now there, the sound of the gavel was not heard afterwards. Okay.
Take that!
According to Miss Hart's testimony, after the victim had been murdered, it seems she suddenly stopped hearing the sound of the gavel during the auction. However, she had been able to hear it up until then. Why was that, yes? It was because it has been used as the murder weapon and was covered in the victim's blood. It became necessary to dispose of it. Isn't that right? Blaze the best there. Fuck that idiot. I'll have a search for the murder weapon performed immediately. Well, good luck with that, you know. You've got to work as hard as you can while you're young, you see. He's completely confident we won't find it. Well then, while the search for the murder weapon continues, I hereby call a brief recess. No, you don't need a recess! He's gonna run for it. Now I'm gonna give my money on that. He's gonna make a run for it or make other people burn the goddamn evidence. Why is everyone still there? It's been 1 hour almost since the court began for my badge thingy. Prosecutor Farnkama, your report please. Nothing. I have bad news. We searched every inch of the Grand Tower, but the auction gavel was nowhere to be found. No. That is most unfortunate. It seems I am left with no choice but to pronounce a verdict. Fuck it! Well, it sure seems that way, you know? Normally, you wouldn't commit a blunder like that, leaving behind a murder weapon, you know? As criminals would never do something like that, you see. I don't have enough energy to do the law, fuck it! Yes, it's a shame, you know? That can't be helped, you see. It takes me back, you know. All those defendants who came back to me asking for a plea bargain. They trusted me, you know. They told me every one of their dirty little secrets. What the fuck are you talking about? And when it comes time for the trial, I give them sentence to life in prison. They were all completely dumbstruck, you know? Each and every one of them. Oh, how I wish you could all have seen it. You know, the stupid look on the face. I hereby announce my verdict. Please humbly accept the words of the law. There's nothing more I can do. Both Kay and I are dead. You only want to have some evidence. I never thought that I would be passing judgment on you like this. Is this the end for me? The defendant? What? 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 Yeah, that's exactly. What's got into you all of a sudden? I have here documents regarding a certain case. An IS-7 incident, a case that happened 18 years ago. What? Wait, you don't mean... On the day of the crime, the record of your card being used was because... I came to this room to fetch these documents, of course. Although, when I entered the meeting room, it seems it was before the black market auction had begun. I told you that I came to gather documents about you, Prosecutor Edgeworth. At that time, I simply could not tell you the truth. What are you talking about? What are you doing, Justine? What are you making pops? Without any basis, this is slander! This was a wonderful remark, Sebastian. Huh. Really? Of course, there is a basis. During the case 18 years ago, Prosecutor Manfred von Karma fabricated information regarding the body. Yes, that body. Because the body of the sculptor, Isaac Dover, had been stolen. Papa fabricated information about the body? What do you mean? Detective Lysander, who handled the initial investigation, reported that the body had gone missing. However, in order to see Prosecutor from Tarmac, there is a person who purposely did not report him that the body had disappeared. What? What did you say? A person who would not forgive those who defiled him, nor would he allow others to hold power. He would use any means necessary in order to bend others to his will. And then, also 18 years ago, Director Young was ordered by a certain individual to write false autopsy report. Fuck it. Dr. Young was the one who wrote the autopsy report for the IS-7 incident. Hold on a minute! They didn't do anything wrong. She's sweating balls. She was ordered by that person. She had no choice but to obey. That person was the chief prosecutor at the time. Damn you. Chief prosecutor. 18 years ago. You know me. The chief prosecutor who gave Papa his first penalty. Yep. It was none other than you. Feliz the best.
Objection!
What are you saying? Papa would never do something like that.
Overruled!
Sebastian, we don't need your opinion, right? Everyone ignoring you now. Feliz the best. Blaze the best. Blaze the best. I don't know how to write. I don't know how to read that. You have Eric Prejuto fabricating stuff about the body. Von Karma did all that on his own, you know? Falsifying the autopsy. Young, you would actually do something like that? Man, you really did some terrible things behind my back, you know?
Hold it!
What the fuck are we talking about? Seeing as how all the parties concerned are here today, we should ask them directly. Please wait. Granny is ouch! Granny, I'm sorry. I knew, that's why Yep, because if I didn't, he said we would expose you. If I didn't assist in the crime, Granny would be prosecuted. Well, you're slapping the hair then. That's what that man, the conductor, told me. Oh, fuck you, you're the conductor. So Miss Jensen was being threatened. Was the conductor who threatened you Blaze the beste? I don't know. The person who threatened me was the conduction conductor. They do have similar physiques, but I never saw the person's face. Any trivial finding is fine. Give us the characteristics that would be a clue. That's right. The conductor's mask. It exposed just a tiny bit part of his face. There was a tattoo there. I'm sure of it. What tattoo you talk? A tattoo? You say?
Objection!
What the fuck? I really have no idea what you're talking about, you know? As you can see, there are clearly no tattoos on my face. Under the beard, that person doesn't match me at all, you know? That person who threatened her. This so-called conductor. I wonder who it is, you know? Ha 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 ha. You have incurred the wrath of the goddess of law. I suggest you watch what you say. Fuck it. Hasn't he incurred your own wrath rather than the wrath of the goddess? Jill Crane had been pursuing you just as I have. What? And I will not let her die. Best be in vain. Oh god. Crane was, you know. You say she was pursuing me? My, I didn't really know her that well, you know. She's not that kind of pursuing you. She wasn't into you, you old man. You have no taste for your own hair. I don't mind. See, I know what you're talking about, but no, you pervert. No. I don't like you. I don't mind girls chasing after me, you know, but I don't recall ever falling for me. You fucking idiot. Get out of my face. You didn't know the victim well. That is a testimony we haven't heard up until now. Before the eyes of the goddess of law, you shall give us an official testimony. Oh, fuck it. I see. Everyone is bullying me. If you're gonna go that far, that's fine. You see? I'll just have to make you disappear. With paper. And fire! Everyone, lots of fun of you. Prosecutor Edward. I thought I'm not one! I shall cooperate you with a... What the fuck? If we let this opportunity slip by, I doubt we will ever get him to stand in court again. Please do not let this chance go to waste. Please wear a bra! I know you're not wearing one. Yes. I promise I will live up to your expectations. What the hammer? Now then, please the best you shall testify regarding the victim. Oh, fuck. Now we have a judge in the middle. My ears is itchy! The victim just was a member of the machine. What am I talking about? Personally, I didn't know her that well. Fuck it. Either way, it's not like I had a motive to murder her, you know? I have no idea why she was pursuing me, you see? Not that way! You intend to deny your guilt until the other end, do you? Don't you? Of course he does. There's no way Pops would be the criminal. I mean, he's my Pops. You know? He's the very best. Shut up! Like no one ever was! Shut up, shut up, shut up. Yes, yes. Sebastian, if you're gonna stick up for me, be sure you have a clear basis, you know? Alright, I got it. I'll clear you of all these falsifications, Father. Papa, I believe in you, Pops. We won't lose to someone like Mr. Edward. Yes, yes. You really are pure, you know? That person. He really loves his father, doesn't he? However, the one must be able to accept the mistakes of their father. Okay, why do you do that? As if you're a mummy. You're like, no, those mummies in Egypt. In Egypt. Whenever that person dies and then they wrap their up in bandages, put their arm like that. One holding the righteous and one holding holy. One arm holding a staff of righteous and holy, like that. I'm not sure. Each person must atone for their crimes, no matter who they are. Does that include you too? This is going to be hard for Sebastian, but he won't say he's the best anymore. I simply cannot overlook his father's crimes. Oh, fuck it, and I will end this in the next episode. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this and don't like my swearing and you want to see the other parts again, just simply wave your wand like a sorcerer and hit the like button and the subscribe button to watch out for more of these videos. I hope the next part's going to be the last because it's kind of annoying already. So until then, this is the Natnarf signing off.